Hello friends, welcome to Banker Zone. In this session, we'll be completing the measures of central tendency, dispersion, skewness and the kurtosis. Okay, so let's start with the actual syllabus. Now see, in the first unit, we have already learned what do you mean by the statistical analysis of the data, and it is comprised of the 4 phases. So how statistical analysis is being done, right? We know first stage is collection of the data, second is the classification and tabulation of a data, third is analyze the data, and fourth is interpretation of the data. See, very first is the collection of data, means simply you are this is the very first stage of study or the investigation where you simply collect the data. Okay, that is called as the collection of data. Classification and tabulation of the data means what? Here simply you classify and tabulate, make tables, okay, so that it will be good to analyze. In third stage, you analyze the data using what? Using different methods or different formulas, right? And in the fourth stage, you simply conclude something from that analysis, right? That is the final stage. So these are the basic 4 stages of what? Statistical analysis that we have already discussed in the first unit itself. Now see, what do you mean by central tendency and the dispersion? So see, basically central tendency and the dispersion are the most common and widely used statistical tools, right, which handle a large quantity of data and reduces the data to a single value. What do you mean by single value? So in the previous session, I have already told you, simply central tendency is nothing but the single value. What is central tendency? The central tendency represent always the single value. Remember, it is the single value representative. Okay, now see, according to the statistician, the Professor Bowley, measures of the central tendency, say average, are the statistical constant which enable us to comprehend a single effort the significant value of the whole. Means what? Simply see, central tendency means what? It is a single value, and it is representing the all the data. For example, if I say average age of the class is 15 years, so you will get idea that around 15 years somehow plus or minus students are there in the class, right? So you can easily conclude if average age of the student is the 15 years, then you can get a broad idea about the age of the students in the class, right? So average age is a single value. See, average is always single value and average is a single value, okay, and from that you can conclude something about all the data. So it is called as the central tendency. So simply, if you have any doubt, you simply remember central tendency is nothing but it is a measure of average. Okay, so average means you simply remember it is a central tendency. Okay, if you remember the keyword average, you will get idea about the central tendency. Okay, so see, for example, see, this is our graph like normal distribution. Okay, and this is the central position of the graph, say 5. Okay, so this 5 represent the central tendency of this all the data, right? So this is called as the central tendency. Now what is the dispersion? Dispersion means how data is deviated. If I say see, if I say here is the point, okay, the data, and here it is the at a point say 7, okay, this is at 0. So how that 7 is away from the central mean of a 5? So it is 7 points away. If I say this is a plus 7, so this is again 7, but it is positive dispersion. So basically, simply dispersion means nothing but the how it is far from the mean. If I say here, see here, if I draw the graph, see, if I draw another curve, okay, if it is here 8, so it is 8 points away from the central mean, right? It is the simply dispersion, how it is dispersed. Now see, we know what is central tendency, we know basically what is the dispersion, we know how to do the statistical analysis. Simply we are having 4 phases: collection of the data, classification and tabulation of a data, analysis of the data, and interpretation of the data. Okay, now see here further, the main objective measure of a central tendency are, so we know central tendency to condense the data into single value. So single value is nothing but a central tendency. From that we will get a broader idea about the all data. Okay, now to facilitate the comparison between the data, so using central tendency you can compare, right? For example, if I say average age of the student in the class is say 15 years, okay, and average age of the tallest tallest student in the class is say 20 years, okay. So you can usually compare average of the age of the student versus average age of the tallest student, okay, you can compare, right? In other words, the tendency of the data to cluster around the central limit or the mid value, that is nothing but the average, is called as the central tendency of the data, and central tendency is measured by the average, okay. Now see, requisite of the good measures of the central tendency. So what are the requisites? Simply, it should be rigidly defined, it should be simple to understand, easy to calculate, it should not be based on the observation of the data, it should be capable of a further mathematical treatment, it should be least affected by the fluctuation of the sampling, it should not be unduly affected by the extreme value, and it should be easy to interpret, okay. So these are simply the requisites of the good measure of central tendency. So if this value fulfill, you can say it is a good measure of the central tendency, okay. You don't need to remember, okay, don't remember this, just go through it, you don't need to mug up, okay. Now see here, we will now move to the core part of the chapter. See, there are three types of the averages, okay, mean, median and mode. So what do you mean by mean? What is the median and what is mode? See, mean is simply what? It is simply the average. What is the median? Median is nothing but the middle value. And what is the mode? Mode is nothing but the frequency of occurrence of the value, okay. Now what is mean? See, simply, see, mean is having three types, okay. Mean is what? Simply the average. So mean or the average is the measure of a central tendency, okay. See, mean is how to calculate mean? Simply calculate the average. For example, if I say 1 2 3 4 5, so these are the samples, right? If I have to calculate mean, how to calculate 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5, okay. So how much you will get total? So you will get here total 15, okay. How many numbers are there? 5 numbers, so 15 by 5, so 3 will be your mean. It is simply the average, okay. So very easy. So we know mean is of having three types, okay. What are the types? Arithmetic mean, geometric mean and the harmonic mean, okay. Arithmetic mean we are having, geometric mean we are having, and harmonic mean we are having, okay. Three means we are having. Now see, arithmetic mean. Arithmetic mean is simply most widely used and simply involve taking the sum of the group numbers and divide the sum by the total count number used in the series. So arithmetic mean is simply the average you calculate. It is very basic type of the mean, average, okay. So whatever average we calculate, it is a part of the arithmetic mean. So through problems you will get it further. See here, arithmetic mean of the ungrouped or raw data. So what is mean by arithmetic mean of raw data? See, very simple, very simple. See, 1 2 3 4 5, see, this is the raw data. How to find the mean? Simply add them, okay. So simply add them, divided by number of items 5, so you will get answer, okay. So this is what, simply using raw data. So see, the same they can put in the formula, okay. This is what, these are the sample of x. So mean means x bar is nothing but what? Summation of x1 plus x2 plus x3 plus x4 plus x5 divided by how many numbers are there? 5 number of items, so divided by n, okay. If I have to say that in some other alternative way, how can I write? Very simple. See, I have to do summation of x, right? So I will write summation of what? Of x divided by n, okay. Now see, but there is x1, x2, x3, x4, x5. How can I write? Very simple. So I will make suffix I here. I will make suffix I here, okay, I. And I, that I will range from what? 1 to n, okay, 1 to n. That may be, it may be x1, x2, x3, x4. If n is 5, then it is up to 5, okay. So in simple word, that formula is derived, okay. Very simple. Don't worry if you are not from the math background or the very easy, right? So even if you don't need to remember this formula. If you know the logic, you can easily go. Now see, through example you will get further clarification. First example, Consider the marks scored by the 10 student in the mathematics in a certain examination. Okay, 30, 5, 30, 18, 15, 40, 30, 52, x 47 and 10. So these are the marks given. Okay, of 10 students, but for this student they have not given the marks, they have given only x. Now if the mean of the arithmetic mean is 30, means average marks is 30, we have to find the value of x. So how simple it is, right? So very easy. See how to calculate. See here, see how to calculate. See, we are having marks like 35 plus 30 plus 18, right? After that we are having 50 plus 40 plus 30 plus 52 plus x plus 47 plus 10. Okay, divide by how many numbers are there? Total 10 students are there. And what is the average? Average is nothing but the mean, they have given 30. So what is average is nothing but the mean, it is nothing but the total, right, divided by number of elements. Very simple. So simply solve. So that 30 into 10, you will get a 300 is equal to the sum, you do the sum of that, you will get 277 plus x. Okay, so this equation you got, simply solve. X will be 300 minus 277, so you will get x value 23. Okay, very basic. In your school days you have solved these arithmetic questions. Okay, so don't need to worry about. Now see, this is simple, they have given simple the data, simple single value. If the mean they have given in the form of group, then how can we solve? Okay, very simple. This is again, see, if variate x means variable x, take a value x1, x2, x3 up to xn with having corresponding frequency. Frequency means what? Number of time it appears in the data. Okay, f1 to fn. Okay, then arithmetic mean of this is given by. Okay, so here again very simple. What we have done here, summation of x we have done divided by capital N. Okay, simply remember. Okay, irrespective of the number of values. Now if the data they have given in the form of groups, groups means what? For example, if the students of age say 0 to 10 have the score 5, students with age 11 to 20, say 10 to 20 have age 6, like that. If like that data is given, you have to use this formula. Okay, very simple. Now see here, understand here first. What is the formula? Frequency into variable divided by frequency. Okay, simply remember, whatever what we are doing here, summation of x divided by number of elements. So here instead of number of elements, the group is given and f is the frequency, means number of times that item is repeated. So that's why we are dividing it here f. Okay, so simply again you simply put the for summation here, it value from summation. Okay, summation of f of I. So here see the formula, here summation of f of I. Okay, see here again I repeat, summation of f of I. Okay, and here again the summation varies from 1 to n. Okay, I is equal to 1 to n, or you can say fi xi. Very simple. Okay, you don't need to worry about the formula. I repeat, you don't need to worry. Please don't go through this formula and don't make your more confusion. You might be worrying about the formula, like there is summation, this is sigma, what I can do. So simply it is very simple. If you solve the numerical, you will find that no need to mug up this formula. It is how so simple, right? So don't worry. Okay, now see, here we will see. Okay, through example you will get the better idea. Okay, how to solve such a type of numerical. So see, find the arithmetic mean of the following. So we have to find the arithmetic mean of the following. So how to find, how we can find? So friends, see here, arithmetic mean of the following. So what you have to do, simply value of x is given 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Okay, then value of a frequency is given. What is that? It is the 5, 6, then corresponding to that is 5, 5, 6, 5, 10, 8, 4. So here I will write 10, here 8, corresponding 4, then 3 and 2. Okay, this is the value of x and f I got, right? Now what you have to find? We have to find the arithmetic mean. Okay, so next you have to find the summation of what? F into x. Just to find f into x. Okay, so 5 into 1 is 5, 6 2s are 12, 5 3s are 15, 4 10s are 40, again 40, again 24, again 21, and here you will get 16. Okay, so just do the summation of it. Okay, so here you will get a summation of f of x. So summation of f of x, you will get 173. Okay, very simple, right? Now what is the summation of f? What, see, this is the f, right? This is what, this is the f, we are having f, right? This f column. So when you do the total of this f, you will get summation of f. Okay, and that is, see, f is nothing but the frequency, and frequency is number of times the element appear. For example, 1 appear 5 times, 2 appear 6 times, 3 appear 5 times. So this much time that element appear, that means that much of element we are having. So to find the number of elements, we simply add the frequency. So here when you add the frequency, you will get 43. Now very simple, you got total. Total is what? 173 divided by the total number of elements, 43. So you will get the answer. Okay, you will get the answer 4.02. Okay, so very easy, you don't need to worry about the formula. Okay, so I repeat, how to solve such a type of problem. Simply x means the sample they have given, and f is the number of times, frequency means number of times it appear. Okay, so 5, see, 1 appear 5 times, so what is total value? 1 into 5 plus 2 appear 6 times, what is total value? 2 into 6. 3 appear 5 times, what is total value? 3 into 5 plus 4 appear 10 times, so 4 into 10 plus 5 appear 8 times, 5 into 8 plus 6 appear 4 times plus 7 appear 3 times plus 8 appear 2 times. Okay, this is total divided by how many, what is the total number of elements? So frequency is number of times it repeats. So 5 plus 6 plus 5 plus 10 plus 8 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2, total of f, total of f, you will get 43. Okay, so when you solve further, you will get 173 divided by 43. So your answer will be 4.02. So got the idea, you got the concept. Okay, very easy to find the arithmetic mean. Okay, now see here, see in the next example, we will discuss how to find the arithmetic mean, right, using the following data. Okay, now here you can see what they have given here directly x they have not given. Remember, they have given the interval. We have already discussed the class interval, that is group 20 to 30 5 times repeated, 30 to 40 12 times repeated, 40 to 50 12 times repeated. Again this they have given. Okay, now I will give you the solution part. Okay, so here the interval. Okay, so here I will show you the solution. See, here is the interval, I write the interval. Okay, so 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, then 50 to 60, then 60 to 70, 70 to 80, 80 to 90. Okay, these are the interval given. Apart from that, what they have given? They have given the frequency. So 5, 12. So correspondingly, I will write 5, correspondingly 12, correspondingly I have 10, correspondingly 14. Here is 5, here is 8, and here is 4. Okay, so I have what I have written. Simply I have written in a vertical form. Okay, so that I will get the better clarity. Okay, while solving it. Now you can see what next I have to do. You have to find the midpoint. Okay, midpoint. Midpoint is nothing but the middle value, and middle value is nothing but the x bar. Okay, so what is the middle value? Okay, we can simply say x. Okay, this is the interval, right? And how to find the mid value? Mid value of interval is, see, suppose this is 20 to 30. How to find mid value? Upper plus lower divided by 2. So 20 plus 30 divided by 2. So it will be 50 upon 2. So mid value will be 25. Okay, easily or orally you can easily calculate. So what is mid value of 20 to 30? You can say it is a 25. Okay, midpoint you have to calculate. Simply we call it x. Okay, now see, next mid value is 30 to 40 is 35. Next mid value here will be again 45. Okay, here will be 55, here will be 65, here will be 75, and here will be 85. Okay, this mid value is nothing but our x. Now what you have to do? Simply next we have to calculate the f of f into x. F into x you have to find, right? Fx and divided by n or capital F. Okay, now see, What is f into x we calculate? So we are having f and we are having here x. So here it will be 125. Just multiply 12 into 35. So here you will get 420. Here you will get 450, right? So simply you multiply, okay? So 14 into 55, here you will get 770. Here you will get 65 into 5, 325. Here you will get 75 into 8. You will get here 600, right? Here 85 into 4, you will get 340, right? Okay, you try using the calculator, okay? Now you got the summation of f into x you calculated, right? Now next task is very simple. What we have formula, right? We calculate it. So you simply you add it, do the summation, okay? How much you got here, you add it, okay? You will get here 3030, okay? You add this also, okay? You will get the summation of frequencies, okay? 58. Now we are having the formula, okay? Simply fx divided by summation of f. You remember summation, don't worry about the number of value, okay? Simply, what is summation of f of x? F of x we have calculated. This is the summation, means total. So 3030 divided by summation of f. So summation of f means frequency 58. So divided by 58, okay? So when you solve, you will get here the answer 52.24, okay? This is your answer. So in this way you have to go. Don't worry about the formula, what is given, okay? Just follow the simple steps, you will get the answer, okay? Now we'll move to the next fourth question, okay? So see here, what is given? Again the interval is given, okay? And in that they have given that the mean they have given 54, and we have to find the value of x. Now they have given in the reverse order, okay? This is very interesting. Again I will solve it for you, okay? So see, first I will write here the interval, okay? Interval is 0 to 20, 20 to 40, 40 to again 60, 20 increases 60 to 80, and 80 to 100, okay? Very simple. Interval is written. Now next step, what do we do? Write the frequency. What is frequency? It is 7, okay? So see, I write here frequency, it is 7, okay? So for this it is x, which we have to find. Here is a 10, here I write it is a 9, here I write it is a 13, okay? Now what frequency we have done, okay? Now next task is what? To find fx. So I write here f into x, okay? But to find fx into x, we need to find the midpoint x, okay? So here I write a value of a small x, okay? So what is the midpoint? Okay, for this 10 will be the midpoint. How? 20 by 2. For this midpoint will be what? 20 plus 40, 60 by 2 is 30. So here midpoint will be 50, here midpoint will be 70, and here simply it is the 90, okay? Now we will find f into x, our favorite, right? So simply multiply these two, okay? Multiply these two, okay? Multiply these two. So here you will get 70, very easy, right? Here you will get 30x, remember, here you will get 30x, here you will get 500, okay? Here you will get here 530, okay? Okay, 630, sorry, 630, okay? Here you will get 1170, right? Now what you have to do? Simply, you know the formula, what? X bar, that is mean, is equal to what? You can summation of fx divided by summation of f, right? What is the summation of this? You to do the total, okay? You will get here, when you add this, you will get, see, you can add this value, this, okay? You will get 2370 plus this is 30x, so write as it is 30x, okay? Very simple. Now add this value, okay? Very easy. You will get this value, sorry, you have to add the f, total f unit, right? So when you add this, you will get the value total 39 plus x. Very simple, right? Now what you have to do? Simply see here, put in the formula. Mean they have given 54, already given. See here, mean is given, right? So simply 54 is equal to, this value is nothing but 2370 plus 30x divided by the 39 plus x, okay? Now rest is your part. You are very smart. It will be 54 into 39 plus 54 times x is equal to 2370 plus 30x, okay? So here is 30. Okay. Now simply solve it, right? I don't need to further explanation, right? You can use the simple calculator. So simply x you will get here 264 divided by 24, right? So further you solve, simply you will get 11. So x value you will get 11. Okay, this is your answer. Okay, so how simple it is, right? So first to that you need to understand the steps. Okay, now we'll move to the next. What do you mean by the combined arithmetic mean? So what is combined arithmetic mean? See, if x1 and x2 are the arithmetic mean of two sample having size n1 and n2, then combined arithmetic mean of both x is given by the by formula. Okay, very simple. See, we are having sample s1, s2. For that s1 we are having the mean, say x1 bar and x2 bar. Sample size of corresponding is n1 and sample size corresponding to n2. Okay, now if we have to find the mean of it, how to find? We have the formula n1 x1 plus n2 x2 divided by n1 plus n2. Okay, this is again very simple, right? So when you go to the through numerical, you will get the further clarity. Now see, through numerical you will get it. See, what given? Average marks of the group of 100 students. Okay, 100 students means n1. Average marks in the mathematics are 60. So what? x1. For other group of 50 students means n2. Average marks is 90 means x2. Find the average mark of the combined group of 150 students. Okay, so very simple. See how easy it is. See what they have given, you understand first. For 100 students, so I write here. Okay, for 100 students, average mark is 60. Okay, now for 50 students, average mark is 90. Now they are asking total. If you take total 150 students, what will be the average marks? So very simple. I have the formula. If I don't want to use the formula, I can apply my common sense to solve the numerical. Okay, how? See, for 100 students, mark is 60. So this will be the total mark of that 60 students. Okay, of 100 students. For 50 students, my average mark is 90. So this will be their total marks. Okay, now how many total students are there? Here is 150. So total students are 150. So when you solve it, you will get the average. Okay, so here you will get a 600 plus 450, right, divided by 150. So simply it is 1050 divided by 150. So it will be 70, your answer. Very simple. Okay, you apply some common sense, you will get the solution. Okay, now you will check the same in another big problem. Okay, where more value are given. Basically it is not big, it is very easy again. Okay, so see, you don't worry about the formula. If you worry the formula, you go through the concept. 100 students having average 60 marks means total marks are there 100 into 60 plus 50 students got average 90 marks means total marks 50 into 90. What is the total students? Here 100 students, here 50 students, total students are 150. So here you will get the average marks for all students. Very simple. Okay, now in simple another way, see in the example 6. In a private club, there are 200 members. 100 men are 18 women and 20 are children. The average weight of the men, women and children is given 60, 50 and 35 respectively. Find the average weight of all. So again very simple, right? Simply see, 200 members, out of that 100 are men. So 100 are men and men is having how much kg? 60 kg plus 80 are women. Okay, 80 are women. So 80 are women. Woman is having 50 kg weight. So 50 kg weight plus then 20 are the children. So 20 are the children and children is having 35 weight. Okay, so this is the total. I got the weight of all. So total how many members are there? There are 200 members. So very simple. So total are 200 members. Okay, so when you solve this, you will get here the one here you will get 10700 divided by 200. So simply it will be 53.5. Very simple. Okay, so you even don't need to look into the formula, right? It is very simple. Given if you apply your 10th standard mathematics, you can easily find the mean, right? Okay,